So here we are at the Natural Bridge. Jefferson bought it. He regarded it as one of the most impressive and sublime things in America. He bought it so it wouldn't be developed or destroyed in any way. So in a certain sense, Jefferson is the father of the national park system. Not very long ago that the state of Virginia bought it, turned it into a state park. Better curated and more tastefully than it was as a private attraction. And now it's been sort of chastened until it's just a little bit more of what Jefferson had in mind. For Jefferson, this was like Arches National Park. He knew nothing about the American West. He purchased this property in 1774, so just before the Revolution. He paid what today would be a couple of $100s for it, so almost nothing, just a few shillings. And he had in mind building a hermitage, a cabin here, which never occurred. But let me read this. This is one of the two most famous passages about nature, at least, in Jefferson's only book, Notes on the State of Virginia. The Natural Bridge, the most sublime of nature's works. It is on the ascent of a hill, which seems to have been cloven through its entire length by some great convulsion. The fissure just at the bridge is by some measurements 270 feet deep, though the sides of this bridge are provided in some parts with a parapet of fixed rocks, yet few men have resolution to walk to them and look over the abyss. You involuntarily fall on your hands and feet, creep to the parapet, and peep over it. Looking down from this height about a minute gave me a violent headache. It's absolutely stunning, and I always wonder when I come here and see this, what he would have thought of the Grand Canyon, what he would have thought of Arches National Park or Canyonlands or Bryce or Zion. Those places are much more sublime than this, and if he got a violent headache here, he probably would have fainted dead away if he were dropped on the south rim of the Grand Canyon. And you often hear people say, oh, I could never describe this. You have to have a picture of it. You need a postcard. So I could give the world a just description of this sublimely grand object. This just makes me so much more delighted by Thomas Jefferson. He had an eye for this. You can't imagine Alexander Hamilton doing this, or even George Washington. It's Jefferson. And Jefferson has this gloriously whimsical, semi-romantic imagination. And when he saw this, he thought, nope, this must be preserved. And that really is the philosophy of the national parks and the national monuments. So I'm so glad we came on a perfect day in May 2025 as I begin my Listening to America tour. Lewis and Clark saw great things. They did not see this. We'll see you down the road.